I'd say the rider with the best racecraft. I think right now, I mean it's hard not to say Jett Lawrence.
Starts. Lately it's been Jett Lawrence.
Jumping, gotta give it to Jett Lawrence.
I would say Jett.
Yeah, I'd go with Jett again. He just seems like he's able to make decisions and change his lines way before the rest of them.
I'd say me again. I thought.
And it's like this was manifesting. I'm winning the first race I'm back. I'm winning the championship. I'm winning. I manifest this every time I was at a low point, pushing through the pain of trying to get my knee to work again, get this just the muscle back, get it to work.
We have seen rookies win this title before. We've never seen someone do it at this level.
I've came to my conclusion of going, well, I'm going to get hated a lot, winning more, so I may as well just get used to it. And know I can beat these guys, because I mean, and if you're going to hate me, they're going to hate me then. If eventually they're going to get around it, if I keep on winning, they're going to, oh, well, we can't really get them off this game, or we can't do this. I mean, I have with other riders try to do game plans for trying to get me frustrated or flustered and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I mean, they've seen who holds the #1 play in the end.
This year, checkered flag is out. Jett Lawrence back on top in Supercross.
For everyone who doubted.
The most prestigious championship in off-road racing begins today. 44 racers in 2 classes begin the quest for the Supermotocross World Championship from the racing city of Concord, North Carolina. As the 450 class, these are the biggest, fastest bikes, get ready for their first playoff race of the year. James Stewart, give us the progressive keys to the moto.
Well, all these guys outside of Jett Lawrence, they need to establish the momentum. That's Chase Sexton, that's Eli Tomac. Can't stress to you how important it is for these guys to get off to a good start and no big mistakes. We saw a lot of mistakes made in that 250 race. See if these guys can eliminate that. Let's get it going, RC. Let's get it.
It'll be another 20-minute plus 1 lap race for the top superstars of the 450 division. The Lawrence brothers, Eli Tomac, Chase Sexton, Ken Roxon, Cooper Webb, Justin Cooper, and more. Revs are up. Gates down with a split start. Jett Lawrence, yes, on the #1 with Eli Tomac, the living legend, right there behind him. Roxon in that 94 in yellow, the progressive Suzuki, and he is challenging his own rival Tomac for second.
Yeah, this used to be a battle for the championship. These two guys are kind of bringing back to history. Now they got that 18 or #1 in front of them. Nice recovery by Chase Sexton. He got passed by a couple people and looked like he made his way back up. So he understands the importance of staying with these guys.
Oh no! Tomac from second has gone down.
I feel like what Jett does really well, and I feel like this is one of those tracks you need to do that. The guy that's going to do the best is the one that can take and ill-handling motorcycle, or if the conditions aren't just right, is going to do the best here today. And I believe that Jett is one of the best at that.
JT, what's the situation with the weather?
Well, we are deteriorating quickly down here. You can see the dust on your screen flying around. I mean, we're talking, I would say 40-mile-an-hour gusts at the moment. You see track barriers flying everywhere.
Opening first motos.
Looking at 3 moto wins in the playoffs in a row dating back to last year. The number 1 is number 1 again. Jett Lawrence wins the first playoff moto of 2025.
It's kind of like just getting to the point where it's just like close enough to the limit, because right now you can't really push the track at all. It can catch you really quickly if you compress the suspension too hard, clip those ruts especially. So you're just trying to play it smart and run the kind of risk first reward kind of thing. So just mainly trying to get a flow and just kind of keep laps consistent as possible, really.
Welcome back. This is Supermotocross from Charlotte. There's Hayden Deegan, the superstar defending champ and race 1 winner in the SMX World Championship. Looked like he was about to go out, and potentially this race could resume.
Wait, is this before?
Yeah. No, that's right now.
Weather delay continues here in Charlotte.
Yeah, unfortunately we're under a weather delay right now. We have severe weather in the area, so safety is paramount for us. We are on a hold of the program. We'll continue to monitor that and get back as soon as we can, but there is quite a bit in the area as of right now.
And it looks like the fans were told to shelter as well because the stands are empty from what we can see.
That's correct.
Yep.
We've cleared the floor in the stands.
They're not going to run that.
Yes, but is that what is going to happen?
That is what's going to happen. We tried our best to fit this back in, but due to the continuous lightning in the area, we don't have a window to do so with the diminishing daylight. So we are going to move away from and call the second motos. We'll base the results in points off Moto 1 scores. It's true, yeah, the lightning in the area, we just couldn't get a window and it kept popping up around us. So we continue to monitor that. Due to the safety of the riders and all our staff and the fans, we just couldn't fit it in.
All right, Mike. Well, better luck next time. We got a duel.
Could the gateway to the West be the gateway to the World Championship? Last week, Jett Lawrence began their title quest in the right way with victories in Charlotte, but tonight in St. Louis, everyone races for double points. So now the pressure is on to deliver.
I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me, brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better.
Back toward the podium there. Can he do it now in 450 Moto 1?
Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just
Here we go! Sexton, laid off the gate. Hunter Lawrence leads them into turn 1. And the progressive hole shot to Lawrence. Cooper Webb right there.
Jett Lawrence bobbled in the first corner.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live.
So Lawrence up front and another Lawrence toward the back as Roxon now battles Tomac for second.
Yeah, Hunter Lawrence, again, this is his round, and I think this is a perfect place to be at. We see how strong he's been every year in the second round, but on this track, the way he rides, he's very smooth, very technical. He's going to feel the flow.
Jett was actually 21st around the whole shot line. Is now up to 16th on lap 1. As Roxon and Tomac try to keep Hunter Lawrence in sight.
That was good for him to stay up, but he's got a lot of work. Good thing is he's got some time, and this is the hardest part. Jett Lawrence, he's so used to being out front. You got to worry about this stuff, and as a title, this can end it right here if he gets caught up with one of these guys. He'll figure it out.
Down by the Swiss native Valentin Guillot, and that actually allowed momentarily for Justin Hill to get by Jett. Now he's going back after Guillot.
Race win in the Triple Crown. He is not had any luck at all here tonight. And if he's going to come away with his third Super Motocross World Championship playoff, he's going to have to do damage control and do it right now.
He's losing a lot of traction in the rear, and it's going to be hard to make passes because you won't be able to run outside the line, and that's where a traditional regular tire, you'll have that grip on the racetrack to be able to switch it up. He's struggling right now. I saw the last lap over the finish line, he ripped those tear-offs with a little bit of anger. So it's the normal Supercross where this is a heat race and gate position. This is going to count, and we know how important it is, and it's working out. But what I like about what he's doing,
just mentioned that you won a championship on one racing. It takes some adjustment time getting used to like a same pass.
Such a critical juncture for the riders. They were 1-2 in last week's race. 1-2 in the championship fight as well.
Love his corner exits right here, James. Setting up early, turning down. Check right here.
He's squaring up and getting that bike up and down. Now he has the inside chase, better close the gap.
He's used this before. Got to the inside the sand. He's got it. Flag now out, looking for the first moto win.
Yeah, this Hunter, if he stays up, that's pretty good. But you hear this crowd revving up in the background. Well, look at those lap times, 7, 8, 9. These guys are with them a couple seconds. Jett Lawrence is pushing the pace. He got a battle for second on the last lap.
Oh, and that is so critical. Tomac and Roxon needs to make up some points.
Sneak up on the inside.
And there's that double. Used it to get right behind the two-time Supercross champion. Wins the first moto here in St. Louis. Right down to the last turn it goes. Jett with a charge. It'll be Roxon. Tomac. Jett Lawrence across the line.
I got off to a great start. That made my life like 10 times easier. It was good. Felt good on the bike. I felt good. Just got some good rhythm. Was able to put in a bunch of sprint laps and get a bit of a gap, and then get caught up with a lapper and then put in another few sprint laps. So it was good. I'm really happy with that. We got one more motor to go. So head back and yeah, look forward to getting out there again.
This is it. The heart rates come up, as do the nerves and the revs of the engine. They're ready, and the gate's down. This time, Jett Lawrence a good start. He's on the inside of Sexton, and he has the progressive hole shot. And Hunter Lawrence needs to get to third to win the overall with that first moto win. He's in fourth right now. Had that mistake early. He's rebounded. He's putting pressure on Sexton. Almost made the move. Another line from Hunter Lawrence on the inside. Sexton doesn't square him up.
Great night. Happy though, yeah, it's weird, it's like a coincidence, like winning the second round over and over, but it's nice, you know, we're trying to build a house, so felt if our bonus could hit Monday, that'd be wonderful. More money always helps, so yeah, we'd like some nice things and they cost money. So big thanks to the team, everyone that's helped out. Yeah, stoked, what a good night.
Yeah, I was pretty calm, and then in the sand section there was a lapper on the inside. It's just as bad following in the sand because it just goes everywhere, it blinds you, so you're just like, I'm gonna go outside. Then there was another lapper there, and he was cruising, he was listening to the blue flags and getting out of the way. So I got screwed in that 2 seconds I had, just shrunk really quickly, and then those last lap or two, it was hectic. I was gassing, I was sliding down certain spots, and it was a wild last 2 laps, but no, we're happy to turn around. I definitely wasn't going to suck on the start then, like the first one, so I'm glad I was able to execute a good start. And no, happy with P2, especially how the first one went.
Hey, true, bet that up for the track. Take it to the top, and that's the truth. Truth hurts. Oh yeah, if you're broke but you're still pimping, drinking, smoking, then say, oh yeah, if you're ballin' by your bottles, then say, oh yeah, my man. If you're pimping your skirts and your ass is fat, then say, oh yeah, papi. If you're willing to fight till the fucking night, then say, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now all I can see, all the mamas put your thumbs up and party with me. On the count of 3, everybody claim for the front one. Goodbye. That's what I represent till I die. Take your chances with your drinks on the side.
Racing 30-second card is up 20 minutes in the lap. 22 riders of the gate. 2 moto format. Brother versus brother again. Leading the standings. Gates down. Jett Lawrence on the inside. Chase Sexton. Hunter Lawrence going to wrestle the lead from Jett. And Tomac's there as well. Oh, Jett almost goes down.
That was almost $1 million crash, if you ask me. Nice save by Jett Lawrence.
And that is so critical for Hunter to get the drop. And don't count out Eli Tomac. Also Justin Cooper in third of the 32.
I love this racetrack for Eli Tomac. Super fast. He said it himself. He likes these style racetracks. And ever since he first took the track today, he has had so much intensity. Maybe not the top speed, but he has been on point and just looks super comfortable to me.
And Tomac continues to set up Hunter Lawrence. Different lines. Tomac to the lead.
Ricky, you just said, you're like, man, I wanted somebody to go on the inside, I mean on the outside, and there it was. And Jason, that first lap, you saw Eli make that time up. Well, he saw it, and right here, goes around the outside.
It's for Tomac, made moves. Not enough.
Yeah, but Jett's in a good spot. Mike right here up the inside. Justin Cooper got him.
He saw it coming. So Jett Lawrence up to third, and now his brother right in front of him.
No contact, and it's hard for Justin. He doesn't want to be in the middle of that. Maybe if he was in a championship, he'd shut it down. But yeah, number 1 is rolling.
Well, also the mind starts to wander of how many areas all year long you could make up or lose 1 point. And there's literally 1 point in it between 3 riders. Right now there's playoff seeding. Even last week, Tomac wasn't quite able to get Ken Roczen in Moto 1. Jett wasn't quite able to get Tomac. Even those passes could potentially be the thing that decides it all.
Outside. I like how Jett can go different lines.
Here it is. Outside turns to inside. Side by side.
Eli.
Yeah, Jett's about to get around Eli right here.
Here it is. Jett looking for an opening. This is an area where he's done some damage. Pressing Tomac for the lead. Not enough. Jett ahead of Hunter. Hunter doesn't do the huge strike.
Eli blocks.
He's going to try the outside in. Here it comes. And it worked. Jett to the lead.
There's London number 1.
No doubt about it. So the 22-year-old from Australia, they had him on the ropes early. He let the race come to him, as they say, and now he gets to the checkers first, and that is huge. In a step toward the title for the 3rd straight year, Tomac, a great run for second to split the Lawrences and try to keep his hopes alive.
Every championship I've been in, I've won. Every championship that I've finished, I've won. And I'm 20 minutes away if I go out and do my job for one.
This is it. A 31-round season that began in January will end here in September under the lights in Las Vegas. Jett Lawrence has to finish the job. Can he do it? Card is sideways for the last time this year. The revs are up. Gates down. And not a good start for Jett. Couple riders down to the back. Jett is mid-pack. Eli Tomac up front again. Cooper Webb. Actually, that's Webb and Justin Cooper. Where is Tomac and Jett Lawrence?
Tomac's 4.
Yeah.
See some fireworks here.
There's Jett just ahead on the one, ahead of Roxon and Sexton. He's battling them early in the first moto, going for the lead now. Hunter Lawrence gets it from Webb.
Yeah, nice move.
Championship when I was watching.
Oh, Justin Cooper. As he battles with Hampshire. Here's the move. Another position further forward. Jett Lawrence up to 4th.
Jett's done a really good job all night long, making passes going into that right-hander, scrubbing that downhill double.
We kind of believe the charge is coming from Jett, but at the moment, Hunter Lawrence has the race win and the championship. Sexton has crashed out of the finale for the 3rd year in a row. Team USA Motocross of Nations rider.
Oh boy.
And those are yellow flags. Is that for the KTM rider? Oh, heartbreaking.
And that is a very high-speed part of the racetrack.
On the face of that jump,
yeah.
too.
Watch Jett get on there.
Well, and if for some reason they had to throw out the red flag, this race would be official.
I'm in shock here in so many ways. tries to cut down like he did in the first moto.
She's going to cut to the inside right here.
Here it is. Pass for the title. He's got it.
I mean, this is incredible by Jett Lawrence to do what he's doing. Yeah.
And now the white flag is about to wave. And this 1-2 finish would be enough to get Jett the overall and the title. Hunter Lawrence leads it all the racetrack. The fans salute the effort. He wins the moto. But for the third time, Jett Lawrence is the world champion.
I know, right? Gave a little Matambo. Nah.
And again, the baby brother is the $1 million baby. He wins the title over Hunter again. And Eli Tomac, not sure what happened there in those final laps, will end up third in the race, third in the overall, third in the championship.
Don't disrespect me saying going back to Australia, right? I worked my ass off to be here. No, I worked my ass off to be here. Don't disrespect me saying I respect every American out here and do as best as I can, right? Don't be mad. If Americans can't do anything, tell Jett. And you know what we're doing here? Yeah, I'm a little confused in the mind right now, you know. It's this could be his first 450 championship, but obviously I want it really badly as well. It's a lot of money, and it's like, it's difficult because you want to see your brother do well. It's difficult competing against him, but yeah, I mean, it's mixed. I gotta really say sorry.
I feel amazing if you can't read on my face. Yeah, I'm gutted. I did everything I could in that one. Felt like I just gave it 110% every time I went on the track, and yeah, just come up short.
I know you're not walking away with that championship trophy, but I think there are a lot of people watching tonight that think you are a champion.